Have you ever told your child, hey, go over there and talk to them? And suddenly your child looks at you like you just asked them to negotiate a peace treaty? For a child who is shy or simply unsure what to say, just go talk to them can feel huge. They may want to make friends. They may want to join the conversation. They may even know exactly who they'd like to talk to. But then their brain says, okay, but what do I say? So instead of simply telling kids to be more outgoing, let's give them something much more useful, the actual words and strategies they can use. Here are 3 simple things you can practice with your child to make starting conversations easier. Number 1, don't aim for a conversation. Aim for one sentence. Think about what happens when we tell a nervous child, go talk to them. To us, that sounds simple, but your child may be imagining an entire conversation. What do I say? What if they don't answer? What if it gets awkward? What if I don't know what to say next? That's a lot of pressure. So make the goal smaller. Tell your child, you don't have to have a whole conversation. Your goal is just one sentence. Maybe it's, hi, I like your shoes. I love your shoes. Is this seat taken? That game looks fun. Hey, did you understand the homework? That's it. One sentence. Because something really important can happen after that first sentence. The other person might respond, and now your child isn't starting a conversation anymore. They're simply responding back. That can feel much easier. So instead of practicing, go make a friend, practice, say one thing. Number 2, teach comment plus question. This is one of my favorite strategies because it gives kids an actual formula. Comment plus question. First, make it a comment about something you notice. Then ask a related question. For example, hey, that game looks fun. How do you play? Comment, question. Or, I like your Taylor Swift shirt. What's your favorite song? Comment, question. Or maybe they're sitting beside someone at school. Whew, that test was hard. What'd you think? Comment, question. Now, your child doesn't have to come up with some brilliant conversation starter. They can simply look around for something they have in common or something they notice. And here's something you can practice at home tonight. Look around the room and pick an object. Maybe there's a basketball. Ask your child, give me a comment and a question. They might say, I like basketball. Do you play? Great! Then pick something else. A video game, a shirt, a book, a pet. Keep practicing until comment plus question starts to feel very natural. Because when kids already have a strategy in their head, they don't have to invent one while they're nervous. Number 3, practice before they need the skill. Please don't wait until your child is standing in front of 6 unfamiliar kids and then whisper, go make a friend. That's like handing somebody a basketball during the championship game and saying, okay, now learn how to shoot. We practice skills before the game. Social skills work the same way. Role play at home. You pretend to be another kid sitting alone at lunch. You ask, what could you say to me? Pretend you're another student waiting for soccer practice to start. How could you start a conversation with me? Pretend you're playing a game your child wants to join. What could you say? And here's the important part. Let them mess it up. Let them laugh. Let them try again. That's what practice is for. The first time they try these skills shouldn't have to be during the real social situation when they're already nervous. And parents, please remember this. The goal isn't to turn a quiet child into the loudest person in the room. Being quiet isn't a problem, and we don't need to change a child's personality. What we can do is make sure that when your child wants to talk to someone, make a friend, join a group, or speak up, they have the tools to do it. So this week, don't tell your child, just go talk to somebody. Give them something concrete. Start with one sentence, use comment plus question, and practice before they need it. Small social successes build confidence, and confidence makes the next interaction a little easier. If you're listening to this and thinking, this sounds exactly like my child, your child doesn't have to practice these skills alone. I teach live online social skills classes for kids and teens through Outschool, where students don't just hear me talk about social skills, they actually get opportunities to practice conversations, friendship skills, confidence, communication, and real life situations with other kids. You can find my link to my Outschool classes in the description below. And while you're here, subscribe to my channel, because I'll continue sharing practical strategies you can use at home to help your child become a more confident communicator. And remember, social skills are skills, and skills can be learned. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.